Hello, I'm Rachel. I'm a white woman with long brown hair. My pronouns are she, her, and I'm wearing a light pink top. I'm sat on a red chair, and behind me is a white wall and a green leafy plant. I'm here to tell you about our new board recruitment opportunity. Dance City is a charity, and its main objective is that of promoting, maintaining, improving and educating by the encouragement of the arts. We primarily focus on dance, but touch on drama and music and many other art forms too. The board of Dance City is looking to appoint new board members to provide inspirational leadership and strategic vision to take the charitable organisation onto its next stage of development. New board members will help us to ensure a sustainable business model that successfully serves our audiences, communities and stakeholders for decades to come. Sharon Patterson is the chair of the board of Dance City, and Anne Batt is the artistic director and CEO of Dance City. You can read all about the current board members on Dance City's website, www.dancecity.co.uk, and click on the About Us page. This is a voluntary role, so no salary is offered to any board members. Dance City will cover reasonable travel costs from outside the North East. We will also cover costs for access requirements needed for you to carry out your role as a board member. The board aims to meet in person, but when this is not possible, the meetings will take place online via Zoom. Dance City is committed to working inclusively, and we try our best to meet people's access needs to enable them to attend meetings and engage fully. This includes using accessible spaces and covering access support costs. You'll need to attend the following meetings and events. A minimum of 4 board meetings per year. These are usually late afternoon in Newcastle or on Zoom. The annual board away day. Occasional individual meetings with the executive team or chair. Subcommittee meetings as required. These happen at least quarterly. And attendance at least 2 Dance City events per year. The overall time commitment is estimated at 1 to 2 days per quarter. The length of service is 3 years, with a review with the chair after 6 months and the potential to be reappointed for an additional 3-year term. Your responsibilities as a board member are to make sure Dance City as a charity is carrying out its purposes in relation to public benefit. To approve artistic and creative plans, ensuring these are realistic and achievable. To comply with the charity's governing document and the law. To fully understand the legal duties and responsibilities of board members and be committed to good governance. To manage the charity's resources responsibly, setting strategy in accordance with the governing document, legal and regulatory guidelines and the company's business plan, and monitor outcomes. To provide support, advice, expertise and constructive challenge to the senior leadership team. To ensure the charity is accountable, operates in accordance with company law and is compliant with Charity Commission requirements. To monitor the financial viability of the charity, ensuring prudent financial management and that the company's assets are safeguarded and well managed, overseeing budgets, management accounts and annual financial statements. Actively support the charity in achieving its fundraising targets. Define the charity's employment policies. Make decisions relating to hiring of directors. Agree job descriptions for senior leadership team and regularly review levels of pay. Review and authorise all Dance City policies. And act at all times in the charity's best interests and with reasonable care and skill. We are looking for someone who is knowledgeable and experienced in their area of specialism, enthusiastic about the art form with a strong commitment to the charity's values and approach. Someone who's a clear communicator, able to articulate position, beliefs and rationale in an inclusive way, is able to operate with integrity and respect confidentiality when required, is well respected in their field of work with contacts that can be of assistance to the charity, a strategic thinker, able to navigate and understand multiple stakeholder relationships, understanding and accepting of the legal duties required, and able to commit the time needed for the position. Board members are expected to hold all matters relating to the business dealings of Dance City in strict confidence. We're looking for new board members with knowledge and expertise in a range of areas. You will not be expected to take on sole responsibility for these areas, as the board is collectively responsible for its actions and decisions. We hope board members will contribute to a range of matters, drawing on their individual interests and skills. We actively encourage applications from those who self-identify as Black, Asian, ethnically diverse, lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer, neurodiverse and disabled. We also welcome applications from people under 30 years of age. You can find out more information about our board member roles and Dance City's work in our board recruitment pack on our website. We encourage you to read this before making your application. How to apply? Please send us your CV and a covering letter including the following: a description of what you feel you can contribute, the area of specialism that you can bring to the board and examples of how you meet the requirements of the role. And please also include details of any business or other interests which might give rise to conflicts of interest and how you would address this should your application be successful, plus any other information, including other board or advisory roles that you think would help the panel. Your application can be in written, video, or sound recording format. There is an initial deadline for applications of the 31st of January 2021. However, please send an application beyond that date, as we are recruiting board members on an ongoing basis throughout 2021. Please email your application to Caroline Greener with board member application in the subject box. Caroline's email address is caroline.greener@dancecity.co.uk. The spelling is caroline.greener@dancecity.co.uk. Caroline Greener is the Head of Communications at Dance City. Please complete the Equal Opportunities Monitoring form. The information will help us monitor the fairness and effectiveness of our selection processes and identify barriers to selection. Your answers will be kept strictly confidential and used for statistical monitoring purposes only. They will not be seen by the individuals making the appointment. If you have any access requirements and need support with the application process, please contact Phil Douglas at Dance City. Phil's email address is phil.douglas@dancecity.co.uk. The spelling is phil.douglas@dancecity.co.uk. We can accept video applications, or we can arrange a face-to-face meeting with one of our team, which constitutes a verbal application. Dance City is a national portfolio organisation, otherwise known as an NPO, receiving core funding from Arts Council England. When making an application, please read the Arts Council's relationship framework, which is available on the Arts Council website. If you are inducted to the Dance City Board, you will receive the Dance City funding agreement and annual feedback letters. The selection criteria. In line with our recruitment process for board members, interested candidates will be invited to a group presentation event, followed by an informal interview with the Chair and CEO Artistic Director, where they will set broad objectives and role descriptions for the new board member. For example, specific areas they will be supporting on, such as finance. If you are invited to join the board, we will ask you to provide details of a referee who has personal knowledge of your achievements. Once you've been invited to join the board, you will receive all appropriate Dance City policies and procedures, along with an outline of the role and the Charity Commission Essential Guide to being a board member. As part of our board induction process, you will also be offered a meeting with at least one other board member prior to first meeting if possible. We're establishing a buddy system for the first 6 months to enable new board members to ask questions outside of meetings. You'll be asked to identify if you have any particular support or training needs. You'll be invited to attend a board meeting as an observer to give a cooling off period prior to deciding whether you would like to join. A briefing by Sharon Patterson, Chair, and Anam Bhatt, Artistic Director and CEO, at an introductory meeting and phone call. You will also be invited to attend at least one Dance City class or event, asked to sign a board member registration form and a declaration of interest form, and requested to provide a biography and photograph for the Dance City website. Thank you for listening, and best of luck with your application.